Chapter 19. Find mentors. Your environment doesn't define you. I don't have a lot of money, but I can help train people and I can talk to people. We can all be mentors to the next generation. Jacqueline, Jackie Joyner-Kersee. I learned from my friends. Up north, colored folks were teaching the northern white folks about slavery, how it was wrong. Abolitionists were the folks who knew that slavery was wrong and were willing to do something to end it. I had many colored and white friends that wrote about ending slavery. Frederick Douglass was a great speaker, and he and I would travel and speak at abolitionist meetings. Frederick published a newspaper called the North Star, and he wrote several books. I learned a lot from Frederick. William Steele, a colored man in Pennsylvania, wrote for a newspaper called the Herald of the Local Vigilance Committee. In New York City, my friend Mr. David Ruggles, a colored man, and Mr. Oliver Johnson, a white man, worked together to write the National Anti-Slave Standards. And then there was Mr. William Lloyd Garrison, a white man, the editor of The Liberator. Things he said in his paper really got some people stirred up to act. Mr. Garrison wrote, "That which is not just is not law. The apathy of the people is enough to make every statue leap up from its pedestal and hasten the resurrection of the dead. Whenever there is a human being, I see God-given rights inherited in that being, whatever may be the sex or complexion. You cannot possibly have a broader base for government than that which includes all the people, with all their rights in their hands, and with an equal power to maintain their rights." Brady quotes. Because I could not read, I had to have him explain what he wrote. When he finished, I said, "Oh, I agree. All God's children have the right to freedom." Some folks that escaped slavery only talk to folks like themselves, other ex-slaves who never learned to read and write. Some of them felt they shouldn't try to have friends that had education and seemed to be different from them. I asked some people, how are you going to learn something new if you only talk to folks who only know what you know? I learned a lot from my smart friends. They taught me more than I would have ever learned as a slave. All that I learned helped me understand this world. My teachers were some folks that I watched, listened to, and talked with that knew some things that I didn't know. I know the importance of education, whether you learn it from a book or you learn it from other people. Find mentors. Seek out knowledge from other people. Learn from your own experience and other people's experience. Harriet Tubman took advantage of opportunities to learn from other people. She never learned to read and write, but this didn't stop her from increasing her knowledge. Don't be afraid to associate with people with more education or people who are different than you. Most people are willing to share their knowledge with others. It is up to those waiting to learn to find someone with the information you would like to know and listen to them. Activities, discussion questions, Jacqueline Jackie Joyner-Kersee was born on March 3rd in 1962. She's an American retired Olympic athlete who competed in the women's pentathlon. Question: why would someone who wanted to compete in the Olympics want to talk to Jackie Joyner-Kersee? Number 2, what are the roles of a mentor and mentee? Journaling. Number 1, what do you want to learn more about that you could learn from someone with experience in that field? 2, who do you know that knows something about this topic? Reach out, search social media sites to find someone that you would like to talk to about your interests. Be brave and send them an email. Explain that you are interested in their field and ask for an appointment for a brief phone call. Prepare your questions before the call. Listen more than talk. Don't forget to say thank you and send thank you note, email, or a card.